cooking live stream. That's right. We're here, and we're definitely ready to start cooking. All right. So, sorry for the little bit of a late departure today, as always. Always running late. I'm telling you, I'm gonna eventually get this down on time. You know, for now, I think I'm gonna start cooking on Tuesdays and Thursdays, though. Okay, for sure. You know, it seems like Tuesday, Thursdays, they seem to be the days that I'm most likely, you know, out here doing this. So Tuesday, Thursday, and open on the weekends, right? So we're gonna kind of keep it like that for now, and again, figure it out as we go along. Definitely, we'll have a set schedule, and we'll be on time starting next year at the latest. Okay, hopefully we can get it kickstarted by the beginning of this year. Okay, but regardless, I'm really hoping that, you know, by the time, you know, next year rolls around, which is only a couple months away, assuming the world doesn't blow up and fall apart, we're gonna have this you know, cooking live stream, you know, again, just you know, probably 3 times a week and on a very set schedule. Okay, so let's get to cooking. All right, now today we're gonna go for a short video. Okay, as short as I can make it. I'm doing 3 different items actually here. Okay, so, and I got a lot of contributors helping me out to today's show. You know, helper number 1, contributor number 1. Let's give a shout out there to Jay, really good friend of mine. He's from New Orleans, you know, Louisiana, and every time he comes back from New Orleans, he always brings me back a bunch of goodies. In fact, the red beans and the white beans that we made on the show were ones that he brought home and you know, from New Orleans. And next time he comes, he better bring me some more. So another thing that he brought me some other goodies. You know, just a bunch of you know, goodies that you can actually find these things at your local grocer. Most likely, you can find them no matter where you are in the U.S. Okay. Maybe some more places than others. And so I was like, well, you know, what am I gonna do with these? So I just had them on the shelf. You know, he brought them like a few weeks ago, a month ago. And then another friend, Regina and Mark, you know, other very good friends of ours, you know, they said, hey, we just we got some extra seafood. Would you like to, you know, make something with it? You know what I mean? Like, would you like to come over to the house and pick up some seafood, so that, you know, you can, you know, make something on the show with it or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be great. And so when I went over there, what they had available was actually some. I'm going to show you real quick. As a matter of fact, give me a second. Hold on. We had some very nice. All right, perfect time for the thing to blow up there. Anyway, so we have some very nice fish. Okay, some grouper to be exact. Okay, fresh caught grouper that I have. It's been in the fridge. Just keeping it. You know what I mean, just keeping it over there. Anyways, so we have some fish, and then we got some jumbo shrimp. Jumbo shrimp. Look at that. Look at these guys. So I actually already had a very busy day. I mean, I wasn't late necessarily because of I only got one hand here. All right, check this out. Check out these jumbo shrimp. Look at my finger. I got big fingers, and yet these shrimps are pretty big. All right. Anyways, so I actually had some one of my friends come over. He had to do some work on the house. We had to set a few things up. In fact, let me show you what we had set up. Might as well. Let me wash my hands real quick. I got a little bit of a mini surprise. So I actually had you know, somebody come over to do some work on the house, you know, just like, you know, fix something on the door, you know, fix something with the drawer, you know, just things like that, little handyman action. And I asked the handyman, hey, handyman dude, hey, friend, hey, dude, hey, can you do me a favor? And he's like, yeah, man, what's up? I got you, bro. I'll do you a favor. And I go, man, I got this green screen, you know, that I have that I would like to set up. Do you think you can help me? He's like, yeah, bro, let's do it. So here, let me show you real quick. Look at that. I got a green screen set up now. Yes, it's very ghetto delicious, you know, ghetto fabulous. But again, man, you already know me. Right? So we're gonna see if we can put this to work on other channels, right? So let's go back to the kitchen over here. Again, in case you guys are wondering the setup, this is the setup. All right. This is the GoPro, all right, right now. This is the DSLR, all right. We got the computer, the microphone, the kitchen. All right. Get back to work. So, all right. So what are we working with today? So we're working with some Zatarans. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this. You know, we got some Zatarans over here. We got some Jambalaya mix. All right. We got some shrimp Creole. I guess the brand is Louisiana. I know this brand. I mean, I used to buy it at the store. Not necessarily. I never made any of this. All this is new to me. All three of these. Okay. We got this, and then we got a fish fry. All right. So we got these two things here. Look at that. So we got the fish that we're gonna fry up. Okay, with this. And then we got some shrimp. We're gonna do some shrimp Creole. All right. And then we got, I got some sausage, all right, and I got some shrimp, all right, and maybe some fish. I don't know why I'm speaking like that. And we're gonna put it in here with the jambalaya, all right. So we're gonna, and again, another thing that we're gonna be doing today. Is we're gonna have some guests over. Okay, now I'm not quite sure if they're gonna make it, you know, during the show or not. But maybe they're watching, maybe not. I think they might be busy doing some stuff or whatever. Anyways, it's actually Mark and Regina. So Mark and Regina, the ones that got the fish. By the way, we got to give a shout out to the fisherman, Pablo Ku. All right, his name is Pablo Ku. Anyways, if you want more information, if you're local, if you're from out here, and you would like, again, freshly caught seafood brought to your door, let me know, and I'll send you his information so he can bring it to your door. Okay. But yeah. Anyways, back to what I was. So, anyways, shout out to Pablo Cool. All right, and maybe when Mark and Regina show up, they can tell us a little bit more about Pablo and stuff like that. Because I don't know him personally, but they know him, and again, you know, you can't complain. The seafood, it looks amazing. Can't wait to cook it up. So what we're gonna do with this stuff, okay, basically, you know, all of this, well, not this, I'm not gonna do anything with this. I'm basically gonna follow the instructions on the fish fry. The fish fry says I gotta get the fish, pat it dry, and then, you get what I'm saying, add this, fry, we're good to go. All right, so I got a bunch of oil. We got more oil over there. Again, we're frying. You know, it is a little bit more expensive, but again, you know, it's all about you know, the health reasons. Okay, and right now I can afford, you know, to get this oil. Otherwise, you know, I would just tell you guys to use, like, you know, regular, you know, canola oil, whatever you got out there. But if you guys can't afford it, see if you can get yourself something like this, like a coconut oil. Okay. All right, and so I got a bunch of these, and we're going to use this to fry the fish. And again, you know, it is a little pricier than the regular oil, but, you know, I much prefer, you know, to use that because the product is 10 times better. I mean, you can't even compare. It really is, okay? And in my opinion, all right, my humble Jose opinion. All right, so this stuff, it says, it's pretty easy to follow. It basically says just mix with some water. This one, mix with water and some butter and some tomatoes. Well, we're gonna add a few more things to that. And then this one, same thing, just add some water and some chicken and sausage. We're gonna add a few more things to that. So, you know, just like you get anything that's boxed back home and you might doctor it up, well, we're gonna be doing the same thing. We're gonna just doctor this up a little bit. So, again, I would have started this thing earlier, but literally I had the handyman just leave. That's why I was a few minutes late today. Because again, he was helping me with, you know, the green screen and just helping me with a few things around the house. And so with that being said, you know, that's why I was actually a little late today. It had nothing to do with anything else. I promise. Anyways, what was I saying? So yeah, anyways, but in the meantime, what I was able to do is like, here, let me show you with the GoPro. All right. So you get some GoPro action going on here. Okay. So we got the fish. Okay. As you guys can see there. All right. We got the shrimp over here. We got some shrimp stock. So instead of using water, I said, well, let me get the shrimp shells and make some shrimp stock. How do you make that? Again, just get the shrimp shells. You mix them with water, oil, stock. Easy. All right, and then this is gonna, and this stock is gonna be like a million times better than water. I mean, the flavor. I mean, are you kidding me? You know, you can't even compare. And then here again, just very basic mirepoix, very basic, ingredients, that go with jambalaya and Creole cooking, which is onions, garlic, green pepper, and celery. Okay, so it's very Cajun, very Creole. So we got all that. So already, again, you've already seen me cut this stuff a million times, and I normally do. But today, again, there's a little bit of it. I'm hosting some guests, and since we're hosting some guests, we're trying to keep it simple, stupid, okay? And you know what I mean? I'm trying to get this done. All right. So we're gonna be using these pots over here. Okay. So I think that what I'm gonna do now is besides switch the cameras. All right. So I think what I'm going to be doing now is that I'm going to get the base going, okay? So this seasoning mix for the shrimp Creole needs tomatoes. Okay? So I'm like, well, it says it only needs an 8-ounce can. I got more than an 8-ounce can here, as you can see. So I'm like, well, I mean, I'm not gonna just leave half a can of fucking tomatoes in there, So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna use half the can for the I'm gonna use half the can for the Creole, and then I'm gonna use whatever's left here. Okay, and then again, how we did with the beans and the rice, we're gonna do the same thing. Meaning that the liquid that's coming from here, you get what I'm saying, is gonna be it's going to be part of the liquid that we put into here. Okay, and so I made as much shrimp stock as I thought I needed. I might have a little extra, you know what I mean, and if that's the case, it's not a big deal, you know what I mean, but I'd rather have a little extra than less. All right, so all right, let's get to going. Okay, so I think that the first thing I'm going to do, I just want to double check here. Okay, so so what I want to do now, okay, is actually I want to make two different bases, but I'm going to start with the same. So I'm going to show you some tricks here. So remember, I want to make seasoning for both of these things, but this one is going to have sausage, and this one is going to be shrimp only. You know what I mean? Very seafood. So in order to do that, what I need to do is that, like, first off, I'm going to start off with the regular base. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, in the big blue pot. Now, again, this is going to require, extra, pans and extra cooking, but, again, we got to do what we got to do in order to make it good, all right? So now what we're going to do here is we're going to improvise a little bit. I got my walk, all right? Walk, all right? Waka. Anyways, so we're going to use that walk, all right? Here, I'm gonna just get the camera up here, up in position, get it ready to go. All right. So, anyways, shout out to everybody out there. Oh, there. Okay, I didn't even see the chat. Sup, Hanson? Sup, Pearl? Sup, Pedro? Sup, everybody hanging out there? Yeah. Hey, I hope you guys like that green screen. I'm so excited about the green screen, by the way. So, by the way, Pablo Cool, but with a K. So yeah, thanks Hanson. Thanks for putting the name on there. But yeah, it's Pablo Cuba with a K. Like Karen with the K or something. Anyways, all right. Anyways, these shrimp are amazing. Yeah, Louisiana cooking today. Learning from the pro. Where? Who's a pro? Where's the pro? We got a pro? Okay, so all right. I just want to make sure that we're on the right track. By the way, I didn't even put any music on. My goodness. Let's get some music in the background here. A little cooking music. By the way, the weather has significantly. Learn from the pro. Where? The weather has significantly cooled down. They're definitely a lot cooler out there today than normally. Thank God. You know what I mean? So even though we had some hurricanes blow through here and all that, it's all good. At the end of the day, let me see. That's not gonna work. See, because I'm auto. Anyways, at the end of the day, it's cooled down. We got a little cold front coming through, so it's all good. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, so this base says, I gotta melt 2 tablespoons of butter or margarine in a saucepan, and then add the base, and then cook over low heat for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, then Add 2 cups of cold water, so we got stock, and an 8 ounce can of tomato. Okay, all right, hold on. We might have to rethink this for a second. Hold on, maybe I might not make, you know what I mean? I might not make a base for both. All right, let me see here. By the way, guys, I suck at following instructions from this. Okay, I mean from these things. I'm really not good at doing these. I've learned to read. And I've learned, you know, to get better at things like that. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, let's see how this turns out. I'm hoping, I'm you know, for the best here. All right, so this one says pick a protein, all right, and then cut into bite-sized pieces, and then it says mix 2.5 cups of water, rice, meat of your choice, and 1 tablespoon of vegetable or olive oil. In a saucepan, mix well, bring to boil, reduce to low heat, cover, simmer. Okay, all right, okay. So I think what we're gonna do is that we're gonna just split the can of tomatoes, all right? And then I'm gonna see if I use it here. But definitely, let me get 8 ounces of tomatoes. So it says 8 ounces of tomatoes for this, the Creole. So let's get going on that. All right, let's figure this out. Here, let me get the fish. All right, so yeah, I wanted to put away the fish. So, you know, basically what we're going to be doing with this whole situation here is that, you know, remember, this is seafood. So seafood doesn't take that long to cook. So we're just going to wait to the end always. You know what I mean? So I want to just get the stuff going, you know, get the stuff, you know, working. And then we're going to add the seafood at the end anyway. So it's not really a big deal. So. All right, so let me see what we got here. Just a bag. This Zatarain's thing is just a bag. Let me zoom it out here. Okay, this was just that. All right, that's interesting. All right, it's just pretty easy. Okay. All right, so let me figure this out. So what I think I'm gonna do, here, let me switch 3 cameras up here. How's it going? Oh, we got Gordon Ramsay up in the house. Oh shit, you know what I mean? We turned it up in here. What's up, Gordon? How's it going, man? How's the restaurant business treating you, man? I'll be doing all right. Thanks for joining us. We got the great Gordon Ramsay up in the house. All right, thanks. Okay. So let's get to work. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is actually I'm just gonna saute all these vegetables, all right? Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually just make 2 separate things. You know, I'm gonna make I'm just gonna follow the instructions on this with the Creole bag, all right? So I'm just gonna make, you know, the shrimp Creole separate. I'm just gonna make that. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the rice. Now, again, this is just rice with seasoning, all right? So since it's just rice with seasoning, I think that I'm just gonna, you know, make, you know what I mean? Like a doctored up jambalaya, you know, like really make a kicked up, you know, kick it up to another notch jambalaya. And then that's it, then just make this on the side. So that's what we're gonna do, okay? So as you guys can see down below, you know, we got the 3 camera action situation. Let me see if I can, you know, make the, whatchamacallit? Make it a little brighter there. Okay. Probably make the GoPro. So yeah, just adding some filters, you know, so you guys can see better, okay? So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start, so we already got the heat going here. We're gonna add some olive oil, all right, Avi. So we're gonna add some olive oil to that. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is make the kicked up jambalaya. All right, that's what we're doing. We're doing the kicked up jambalaya. So again, like I said, in here, we just got some onions, some peppers, okay? Onions, peppers, celery, garlic, all right? So onions, green bell peppers, celery, garlic. And we're just gonna cook that off, all right? Oh, you know what? Wait a minute, I forgot about the sausage. Hold on, we gotta do the sausage first. Uh-oh. And it's already starting off rocky today. All right, hold on. Man. Well. Fucking disaster. See, you got Gordon Ramsay got me all nervous up in here. All right, listen. So I forgot the sausage. All right, we're gonna do the sausage first. All right. So what I actually want to do, what I really want to do, all right, is that I want to get this sausage, okay, and I want to fry it up. All right, that's what I want to do. Once I get this nice and fried up, then we add the vegetables. All right. That order. That's the order. Okay? So we're gonna fry that up. All right. Now, in the meantime, while we're frying. All right, while we got that going. Okay, now we're gonna make the shrimp Creole. Okay, so again, we're making the jambalaya. All right, now the jambalaya basically says just mix. You know, again, the box says just mix. Sausage, water, mix all together. Now, again, what I'm gonna doctor it up. Okay, so we're doing a doctored up version of the Zatarain's jambalaya. And then we're doing, we're just gonna do this as is. I'm not gonna fuck with this one too much, all right? Oh, you know what? I just realized. Hold on a second. How many grams is in an ounce? Hold on. How much is 210 grams, guys? Anyone? I need help with some mathematics real quick. Let me see. I think it's 28 grams, right? Per ounce. So 210 divided by 28. So it's 6. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do, guys. So instead of using this ginormous can of tomatoes, all right, what I'm actually gonna do is I'm just gonna use this little box of tomato sauce, all right? And that's what we're gonna do. And where are they? And some tomatoes. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put these canned tomatoes to the side, and I'm just gonna, mix these two and make the tomatoes I need for this. So we're gonna doctor this up as well, okay? That's what we're gonna do. All right, so in the meantime, we're cooking these guys up. Well, we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do with that mix. We're frying these up. We're still, we can, instead of just sitting there, we can figure it. We can do multiple things. So that's what we're doing here. So we're frying up the sausage. Make that uber delicious. All right. gonna fry these tomatoes. I'm gonna wash these tomatoes up real quick. Okay. You guys watching the sausage there? Oh yeah. So this jambalaya is gonna be delicious already. I already know. Okay. So the shrimp Creole base, it says 5 tablespoons of butter and this. Mix it together. Okay, so I'm gonna get some butter melting. Okay, so 5 tablespoons of butter. That's a lot of butter. It's a lot of butter. You better believe it. I could go on and on. Don't get me started. Okay, so I think I got 2 tablespoons of butter here. So we're gonna use 2 tablespoons here. And then I'm gonna go with 3. I mean, it seems like it's a lot of butter, but I mean, I do know New Orleans French cooking, so it is what it is. Good. We got 3. All right. You know what? I'll use some for the jambalaya. I might as well use a little butter. So you see, we're just trying to get, what we're trying to do here is that we're trying to brown these guys, okay? You know, what I really want to do here is that I want to brown them, okay? You know, just so that I can, you know, get that flavor, you know what I mean? That extra layer of flavor. You know, that extra layer of flavor, you know, on these suckers, okay? And at the same time, it's releasing some oil, all right? The fat, the oil, the grease, you know, we're gonna use that to flavor this everything here. So I think we're good now. So what I'm gonna do now, okay? We're gonna add all that back in there. Now we're gonna add the veggies in there. Yeah, sorry about the slow start, guys. I mean, again, very tired already. I mean, long day. I can't wait for my friends to come over so that we can have some margaritas. We're gonna have some nice food and libations, and then I'm getting ready for the podcast later. You know, we're doing that podcast later. So, you know, I'm still working. I gotta do my podcast, but this is the pre-podcast. The pre-podcast, what should we call it? The pregame to the podcast, right? So again, the shrimp is the last thing we add. We don't even, you know, it's not even, I mean, those things are in the fridge. They're not even out here. So, all right, did I add salt? I did not add salt. I need to add a little bit of salt. All right, so I'm gonna add a little bit, not much. I'm guessing that Zatarain stuff already has enough salt. I'm guessing, you know, whatever's in there has enough salt, so no salt. But you get a little salt and pepper in there. Nah, I mean, that's it. There's nothing crazy. All right. Okay, so we got that going. Anyway, shout out to Joseph, Gordon, Pedro, Pearl, Henson, the whole crew. We got everybody out there. All right, so while we're cooking this, well, I want to cook it now. All right, I want to reduce it some. I want to make it okay because this is the package here. So again, what we're gonna do here is once we cook the veggies down appropriately to the point I want to cook them, and then we'll follow the rest of the box. Okay, which is mix the 2.5 cups of water, the rice mix, which is what came in the box, and then everything else that I had in there. Okay. That's it. And then just bring it to a boil. So easy peasy, right? And so now what we're going to do is that we're melting the butter. As you guys can already see, we got that butter melting. All right, we're going to melt this and then add that Creole seasoning. All right? So in fact, let me add some butter to this. To the veggies. This isn't for the rice. Okay, I'm gonna add that in there. That's gonna add that extra flavor, people are gonna taste that and they're gonna be like, oh, what is that? Is that butter? I'm like, yeah, that's right, that's butter. I got a good palate. Yeah. Okay, so. I turned the thing off in the back. I don't want it to overcook. Okay, so we got that mix going here. All right. So now what we're gonna do is get that shrimp. Okay, so it says, melt. What it says here, it says melt the butter, add this, and mix it in there. Okay, so let's get the. And then add the water and the tomato sauce. Here we got the water melting up in there. And we're melting that butter, cooking these veggies. Okay. So again, this is a way that you can get like a boxed meal and add like, semi-fresh ingredients. Get fresh ingredients like what I did here and stretch it out. You know what I mean? And make something bigger, better, you know what I mean? So that's what we're doing here. Okay, we're just cooking these, getting all that flavor, taking it to flavor time. Okay, so we got the melted butter. It says mix this in there. Okay, hope you guys are watching. It says mix the bag in there, and let me go full GoPro so you guys can get a better view. So it's just the butter and the mix in that thing. So here we go. And then it says cook it for a couple minutes. So we're gonna do that. See. this down here. I mean, it smells really good. This shrimp Creole. I think I'm gonna add the tomatoes in there now. Might as well. Might as well. Oh, you know what? I think this might be like a roux in there. There might be a. That's probably what's in there. Interesting. I just realized. Yeah, so let's just cook that down a little bit. I'm gonna add tomato now. Fry that tomato up a little bit. So, just added that tomato. Yeah, so it said tomato sauce, not canned tomato. I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, because it looked like a can of tomato in there. But I forgot that the tomato sauce comes in cans back home. And it comes in boxes over here. So it threw me off. So, yeah, it's supposed to be a box. I mean, it's supposed to be just a can of tomato sauce. But yeah, look, it's getting thick. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's a good thing I added the tomato sauce first. It's getting nice and thick. Yeah, there's like something in there's making a roux. Whatever it is. You know. So, now we're gonna add that's 1 cup, right? I'm going with the recipe here. 2 cups, okay. It's missing half a cup. So let's just let's stir that in. I'm just missing half a cup. I just put 1.5 cups in there. All right. Yeah, so I got this on high, guys, okay? We got the red, but we got both on high. Yeah, so we're gonna let this cook and take it out. And then basically, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna let this sauce, you know, do its thing, and then I won't really add the shrimp until I know my friends are coming over. You know what I'm saying? Once they're on their way, I'll add the shrimp. Yeah, man. Looking good up in here. Yeah, so we got like a nice little thick red sauce. You know, as it comes to a boil, it'll thicken up a little more. Those little tomatoes will cook and pop, and do their thing. So we're gonna let this, ride for a minute. Okay. You got you guys on the GoPro cam. Beep boop, beep boop. Easy peasy cover, girl. So we got the mixture of goodness up in here. So I think we're almost ready for the next step here. So we're almost ready. Okay, so I think we're good. Let's add let's add the rest of the jambalaya stuff here. Hey, Loco, what's up? What's up, Chris? What's up, everybody? Okay, so basically, it just says to, mix the rice and mix the water. We already got everything else in there. Okay. Let's just do that. Yeah, so you know me, I like to fry it up a little bit first. We'll add the water now in a second. Let me turn the sauce. I'm turning that Creole sauce in the back, the red sauce. I turned it down to low. I don't want it to burn. Got that sauce. So you know what I think I'm gonna do with the sauce? Is I'm gonna cook that fish in there too. I'm gonna fry some fish. Definitely wanna fry some fish. I love fried fish, who doesn't? But I think I'm gonna use some of this sauce as well for the fish. You know, I got some fish, we got some shrimp. So we'll do half and half. It's gonna be so delicious. All right, so we got that sauce ready to go. And then that's it, we got the rice. Okay, so let's start adding that water. So I said 2.5 cups. Okay, so let's get to it. So that's half a cup. Look at that, perfect. So, okay, what does this say to do? Okay, so we covered up the rice. It says bring to a boil, reduce to low, cover, simmer. Okay, so that's it. We're gonna now cook it for 25 minutes. All right. And then that's it. Okay, so shout out to everybody out there. Welcome to the show. All right, so that's it. We got the jambalaya mix, and we got the shrimp Creole. That's it. It says. All right, that's it. Easy peasy. So it just says to keep cooking. You know, it says to keep cooking the sauce for a little bit. So that's what we'll do. We're gonna cook the sauce. All right. The sauce looks amazing. Okay. Let it cook. All right, so that's basically it. We're done. No. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, again, you already know the part of the show we all love. I'm gonna wash the dishes real quick. All right, while I wash the dishes, you know, this is gonna be, you know, the rice is cooking. We got the tomato sauce simmering. And then once I wash the dishes, you know, I'm gonna get ready to fry the fish. All right, and that's it. So easy peasy. And I'm gonna fry the fish in here. All right. In fact, I think what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna wait for the rice to be done, because I'm not gonna really fry the fish until maybe they get close to getting here. I'm gonna wait for them to show up. Yeah, maybe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the rice in the slow cooker. All right. Let that thing right out in the slow cooker, and then use the same pot over here for you know what I mean? For the brain fart for the fish, to fry the fish. So let me get the crock pot down here. Crock pot. Yeah, I mean, might as well use it, you know. You got the crock pot that's like a rice cooker, you know what I mean? Nice and clean. Perfect. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, it serves the same function. You know, the rice, you know, I mean, the crock pot will serve the same function as a rice cooker. Because once the rice is done, I can just pop the rice in there. Easy peasy. So, actually, one of the things I do need to do with the fish is I gotta dry it out, all right? So we're gonna do that real quick, all right? Because that's what it says here. It says on the fish fry, all right? The Louisiana fish fry thing here says, rinse fish well in ice cold water, shake off excess water, and then coat with the mix. All right, so I guess it just says wash the fish, huh? That's all it says. All right. So I'm gonna see where I can put it. Yeah, I'll let you guys watch the GoPro. You guys can watch what's going on there. They'll give you guys more entertainment. Yeah, so what I'm doing over here is I'm just, again, washing the fish, I guess, real quick. But I'm also separating the pieces I'm gonna fry. And I think I'm separating the ones I'm gonna fry and the ones I'm not. All right, so we got the rice, you got the sauce cooking back there. You guys are just keeping an eye on it for now. Yeah, sorry. But I'm gonna make some Bitcoin mooncakes for sure. I don't like I don't use tap water for anything except like washing things, and that's it. I don't drink it or cook with it. Okay. Same goes for like no matter what country you're in. Don't really, again, I use the same bottled water, the same water that I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna eat as well. It's the same thing. So if I'm making pasta, you get what I'm saying? Like I use regular, the bottled water. But again, I buy the big jugs of water. Let me show you. Okay. Got that big jug of water. So this is the water I use. You see it over here? Right? So since I use those jugs of water, I use it for everything. No matter what I'm cooking. If I'm cooking, again, beans. If I'm cooking spaghetti. If I'm cooking, potatoes. Whatever it is. Now, if I'm just washing the potatoes, if I'm putting the potatoes in water, you know what I mean? To just wait out until I cook them, that's fine. Use tap water, you know what I mean? But if you're gonna cook or ingest or anything like that, you're gonna ingest that water in any shape, form, you know what I mean? So if you're cooking, eggs, that water, is gonna permeate. Well, not the egg, And the egg is the only one you can use tap water. Because the egg, if you're boiling an egg, the shell protects it. Okay? But in every other, like I say, you're doing cooking potatoes, it's gonna permeate the potato. So what I did is that I separated a little bit of that fish. I'm sorry, I separated some of that fish over here. All right, and I'm gonna cut it up, and that's what I'm gonna use with some shrimp. Okay. So give me a second. I want to make sure my friends are on their way or going to be on their way soon or whatever. 1 second. But yeah, just out here doing some entertaining. So just sending out a text real quick. Just 1 second, guys. I want to make sure we're still. All right, we're good. But yeah, we're just doing some entertaining today. Just doing some cooking, having some fun. Later on, I got the podcast going on. All right, so I got some friends over. We're gonna have an early dinner, and go from there. All right, so. In the meantime, let me take care of this real quick. The fish situation, and then I'm gonna do the dishes. So, I just want to get this fish, okay? And just cut it up, okay, into a few pieces, all right? So again, I'm gonna leave, nice big pieces, all right? Let's see how anyways. So then this one we're gonna just cut into 4. And the thing is that I'm getting the chunkier pieces, the big thick pieces, and I'm gonna put those in like the rice. I'm gonna put that not in the rice. I'm gonna put these in the Creole sauce. All right. And then the rest of the fish I'm gonna fry. All right. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, so I'm counting. That's why I'm so quiet. Sorry about that. Okay, so I want to get, so I'm gonna use this right here for the Creole sauce. All right, then over here I'm gonna put these inside the jambalaya. All right, and then these I'm gonna fry up. All right, might as well fry some up, right? We're gonna love fried shrimp, right? Might as well. So let me put all this away real quick, and I'll be back. Hold on. We got that, and then we got the rest. Oh, hold on. All right, 1 second, guys. I'm gonna leave you guys with the GoPro cam. And we'll be back. All right, hold on. So we got the rice cooking over here, and we got the Creole sauce back there, and I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Yeah. Okay, so we're still here. We're chilling like a couple of villains. yeah, you know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out if my guests are gonna make it on time. You already know life happens, no big deal. But anyways, so in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do these dishes. Since everything is on cruise control right now, let me just give, give the sauce one more stir. I don't want it to like burn or stick. The rice is just doing its thing. All right, look at that. That sauce looks yummy. Okay. And then that's it. I'm gonna do the dishes real quick. So again, like I said earlier, today's gonna be a shorter episode. But we got all kinds of episodes, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of content. As you guys already know, I have tons of content on the other channels. All right, so I'm making content for that. What is it like? I'm meeting more and more of you guys. Now that things are open up again, so I'm back out there, hanging out with you guys. Either meet and greet or as a client. And all kinds of things. We out here doing things. But like I said earlier in the show, I really do want to, get it to a regular schedule. And I want to see if we can do this every Tuesday, Thursday, and some weekends, And the weekend. So, I'm trying to figure that out. Then we will definitely have a better game plan soon. But definitely by the end of the year, by the beginning of next year. But yeah, we're gonna be doing all kinds of things. I'm gonna see if I can make more videos. Like some certain dishes. Where I can just make like a short little video. Like the key lime pie, or just something that I would make all the time, but just do it like a shorter video, so you guys can have like the recipe and. The recipe and the cooking method, so in case, for some of you guys, that, because I know that a lot of you guys watch me for entertainment, a lot of you guys actually cook, you guys have told me you guys cook with me, we're cooking together, and things like that. But like, it's a little hard right now trying to figure out, because I know some of you guys are like, hey, can you tell me what you're cooking ahead of time so we can cook together? And I'm like, yeah, I want to do that, but like right now it's a little hard to do that because I'm just kind of like doing this at random. But once we have like more of a set schedule, and I got like a set plan, a set menu, we can do it like that. Then you guys will know ahead of time what I'm cooking and probably like a rough recipe. You know what I mean? Yeah, just doing the dishes. The most fun part, the dishes. But you know what? This is a great opportunity since you guys are all out there. If you guys have any questions, any comments, Anything you guys want me to talk about, answer, let me know. We got some time. We got time. Man, I can't believe today's episode. Oh, I got the wrong time there. How long have we been? Oh, we've already been recording for over an hour. All right, awesome. Yeah, because I was looking at some weird thing. I was like, no, man, we couldn't have we could not have just been recording for 11 minutes. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, because you guys got me here now. Let me know if you guys want me to talk about anything. Man, that rice and that Creole seasoning thing looks, the whole thing smells delicious. Yeah. Shout out to everybody out there. Yeah, that key lime pie was off the chain. It was so freaking delicious. I actually made another one in my free time. It's in the fridge, but I made it with lemons, or like the version out here of lemons, right? And yeah, man, it's definitely very different, man. You need that really punch tartness. And the limes out here are actually like key limes, you know what I mean? They're more, very, 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 very acidic, so the limes, you know what I mean? They're definitely, man, if it's not that acidic punch, it's not, don't even give it to me. So. Yeah, it's crazy about like Uncle Ben and John and Aunt Jemima, especially since both of those products, they were based off the creators, which were Uncle Ben and John Jemima. So basically, by taking them off of there, now you're taking the credit away from the creators, which were those black entrepreneurs. So yeah, it's it is what it is. The world that we live in today, right? So let's check on the rice real quick. Oh, the DSLR, again. You know what I realized? I think I killed the GoPro from so much heat. Oops. All right, let's hook up the GoPro real quick, so I can check out the rice. Yeah, we're almost done here. We got probably like another half hour, give or take. I want to make sure, I want to make sure to see if my friends are going to be coming or not. Fortunately, life happens, man. It fucking sucks. But regardless, if they don't come, as soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna go deliver them the food anyway. So, you know, okay. But regardless, it doesn't matter. We're gonna try and figure this out. But that rice, it smells delicious. All right. So yeah, I know my unfortunately Mark and Regina are not gonna make it. You know, because unfortunately they are like still at their appointment. They're very, very busy as well, you know, and you know, what are you gonna do? Life, you know. But what I am gonna do is that I'm gonna finish the show. We're gonna finish the cooking, and then we're just gonna save them a plate. You know what I mean? As soon as they get here, you know what I mean? They're gonna have their food. So they're actually gonna come, but they're gonna come later. So we're just gonna, again, I'm just gonna finish the show. We're gonna finish the cooking, the whole thing, and then you know, they'll join us later off camera. But it is what it is. It's no big deal. And by the way, it's not that they want to be on camera. Remember, again, you know, they were going to be part of the show. But you know, probably next time. As for now, you know, we're just gonna, you know, keep on going forward, hunkering down here real quick, right? No big deal. So right now, what I'm actually trying to do is I'm actually trying to hook up the GoPro so that I can show you the rice, because this thing should already be done. So let's get this going here. So I got the shrimp and I got the fish because we're gonna add some to both, okay? Now, I'm not gonna add the fish to the rice because this is gonna break up in there, you know what I mean? There's no need. I'm just gonna add some shrimp. That's it. So basically, the shrimp cook very quickly. So what I'm gonna do with the shrimp is I'm just gonna add, again, I'm waiting for the GoPro here, you know? Waiting to connect. But yeah, and so what, you know, I'm gonna fry the fish last, okay? But we're gonna fry the fish in a minute. Oh yeah, let me get the. Hold on one second. Let me get the extension cord here. So yeah, I got the extension cord because I wanted to hook up the, whatchamacallit, the cooker. Okay, let's do this. All right, so let me get you the bird's eye view. Ah, 1 second. So many working parts. 1 second. So many moving parts, my goodness. All right, here we go. So we got the sauce in the back. All right, let's get that wooden spoon. All right. So first thing we're gonna do with this sauce is already nice and hot. So we're gonna gently place everything in there, right? So we're just gonna you can see we're adding the shrimps. Yummy, yummy in the tummy. Okay, so we're just gonna cover this with the sauce, okay? Not gonna do much here, okay? I'm gonna cover it. That's it. Okay, so again, people are always like scared of cooking, things like fish, seafood, because they don't want to overcook it, whatever, all that crap. Again, you can see it's not that hard, okay? It's actually really easy. Look how today's meal, look how easy everything came together, okay? And very easy, very, very easy, okay? Cooking seafood is, certain techniques can be very difficult. Granted. But for the most part, it's actually pretty easy, okay? So look, we're gonna cover it up, okay? Let that cook. Slowly, we're gonna bring it up. We're gonna add a little bit more of heat, okay? And then a little bit more heat to the red sauce back in the back. And then here, you got the rice. Look at that. So I'm using a whisk, as you guys can see. You see how I'm using a whisk here? Look at that. Okay, the whisk is so that the rice doesn't break up. And so what we're gonna do is just add the shrimp to this, all right? And mix it all in there. Okay. Okay, and basically let this cook. Let this cook a little bit. Once the shrimp are cooked, once I cook the shrimp, and again, I'm gonna cover this up. But once I cook the shrimp, we're good to go. Okay? So I'm gonna let these shrimps, kind of like steam up in there, all right? All right, so let me get the big. All right, so real quick, I'm gonna change the camera on this, okay? I gotta change the battery on that real quick, but I'm gonna use this right here to put the batter in there, the fry, you know, the mix, and then we're gonna fry the fish. All right, so we're gonna do that. Fry the fish, fry them shrimp. It's gonna be delicious. All right, so give me 1 second. Let me change the battery and we'll be right back. Okay, so real quick, let's just make sure we got the sauce cooking back here and we got this cooking here. Okay, and then we're gonna put this in the crock pot. Okay. Unos segundos, por favor. So I got that fish in the red sauce. We got fish and shrimp in that Creole red sauce. We got that jambalaya doing its thing. We're just cooking the shrimp in that jambalaya now. All right, just cooking that shrimp in the jambalaya, and then we're gonna put it in the crock pot, and then I'm gonna use that same pan in order to fry the fish in. Okay, so now let me get the powder out of here. All right, you know, this is the fry, you know, whatever. Let's see how this turns out here. Yeah, smells good. Okay. Look at, I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, so I think the shrimp are pretty much cooked. All right, they really don't take that long to cook. You guys already know that. And they're gonna continue cooking, okay, from all that residual heat. So what I'm actually gonna do now is I'm gonna put this in the crock pot, okay, as you guys can see. Can you see there? Okay. We got that, you know, jambalaya up in there. Okay. So I put the jambalaya, man, it was all dark. Jesus. Can't win with this thing. Anyways, I put the jambalaya in the crock pot. All right. You got the jambalaya in the crock pot. And now here, again, you know what I mean? All we have in here is the fish and the shrimp and the Creole sauce, okay? So this is just gonna slowly poach, slowly cook, okay? You know, let it do its thing. This thing will definitely be done by the time I fry the fish. So let's get to that. So now what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna do these 3 dishes over here. All right, so we can get the fish frying. Okay, so the reason I want to use this particular pan is because it helps, you know, this is going to be way easier to fry in, okay? So you always got, you know, the thing about cooking, in order for you to be successful, is like, honestly, you really got to try and make it as easy as you can on yourself. It's a major component. Not just working clean and things like that, but you gotta really try to make it as easy as possible on yourself. The easier you make it, the easier it's gonna be to cook. All right, it's as simple as that. So I'm just gonna add all this oil in here. Definitely gonna need another one. You can go get that. So I'm not gonna go for a full deep fry here. I'm gonna go for a partial, you know, like half and half fry. What is it, like a shallow fry? All right, we're gonna go for shallow fry. But we definitely need at least enough oil to cover. Okay. So we got oil in that pan. We got the seafood in the back. We got the rice. Let's check on the rice real quick. Okay, let's put this on low. I don't want to burn it. Okay, so we got the fish out, and I got the breading here, and right. I'm gonna wait for it to get hot. Still gonna be a little while. In the meantime, let me do these dishes. If you guys have any questions, anything, let me know. Now, normally, that Creole shrimp in the red sauce, that's served with white rice. And normally, it's just one of those things that we're making today. You know, like fried fish, or jambalaya, or Creole. You know, but the thing is, I was actually cooking for a bunch of people. That's why I was making all that. But whatever, it's no big deal. But that's why I made so much food. Because we got more people. This is for multiple people. We had a little Louisiana seafood feast. Yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. Quiero un traguito. Una cervecita, aunque sea. O vino. Vino. Ya, I mean, yo voy a freír los pescados ya. Ya está la comida. No hay que freír los pescados. Okay, so I think the oil is nice and hot. So now we're gonna start doing some frying, all right? Let's do some frying, guys. Let's go GoPro over here. Okay. So I'm just gonna generously hit it with this mix here, all right? Not quite sure what's in this mix, but we'll find out. Sound the alarm. Sound that alarm. We're doing a big old fish fry up in here. Yeah, boy. I tell you what. Hope you guys are enjoying the show today. Yeah, I can definitely tell though that that's more for fish and not shrimp, but whatever, who cares? All good. We'll let that fry up. Ya puede venir, ya sé que. So, you know, we're gonna serve myself a little bit of wine for me and the missus. And do a little celebrating. Such an amazing, amazing day, amazing life. Shout out to, again, Pablo Cool for the fish. Shout out to Regina and Mark. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Brad, you know, that gave us this amazing, wonderful cooker, rice cooker. What do you want to call it? And that's it. How's it look, baby? Good? Yeah. So we got the rice. Okay, we got the jambalaya. We got the fishies over here. So let me get it going. I mean, let me get her a plate. Actually, over there. So we get a nice little plate of jambalaya. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jay.
And Mark and Regina.
Sí, Mark and Regina. Espero que se recupere pronto. Un abrazo.
¿Está bien así o mucho?
Así está bien. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta get her some. Esto normalmente se come como con arroz blanco. Esto aquí atrás. Pero, no sé, como que lo hice así. Pero está bien así un poquito. Okay. Look at that fish and shrimp. Almost done there. Let me move this over here. So let me show you real quick here. Look at that. We're basically done there. So let me bring it over here. Mira, pongo la camarita para que se pueda ver. ¿Qué pedacitos
¿Se apagó?
quieres? ¿Cuál pedacito se apagó? Oh.
Está muy caliente.
Yeah. No, the camera died, but it's okay. No worries. ¿Qué tú quieres un pedazo? ¿Este chiquitico o grande? Look at that. So look at this yummy, fish fry. Hold on, let me get this out of the heat. All right, so look at this. We got fried fish, we got shrimp Creole, and we got the jambalaya. All right, so now we're gonna have Christian come over here and have a taste first. Salute, right? We're gonna have a little toast. Mm. All right, here, sit down. En la sillita. Give a taste. Let me know how it came out.
Provecho.
It's yummy.
Ice. Muy yummy. Gracias a todos.
We're gonna still do some more frying. So, in the meantime, while she's there, the GoPro's already dead. It's spicy, right? Or no?
No, caliente.
Oh, hot. Okay. Yeah, because Cajun food is typically pretty spicy. Or
No,
kind of
está
spicy.
bien.
Yeah.
No como la mamá.
No, but this is supposed to be, it's supposed to be a little bit of kick, but not spicy where it's like unbearable. That's really Louisiana Cajun cuisine. It's supposed to be, using the
¿No te molesta
spices.
si uso mayonesa?
No, of course not. No. On the fish?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like I hear the Mexicans, they eat the fish with mayonnaise, but we eat it with tartar sauce. So, whatever, same thing. But no, of course, if you want to, whatever you want. Yummy, no words. That's how yummy and delicious it is. Pero mira, siéntate para acá si quieres para que te vean, ¿no? Porque estás así con la espalda. He's like, I got my back turned because I'm eating all this food. Never mind, I don't know. Apunta, mira, apunta para arriba. Like, don't be shy. Okay, so we experimented with this fish fry thing, and it's good. It's amazing with fish, right? Pescadito está rico. Yeah?
No he probado.
Okay. But it seems to the breading comes off of the shrimp, but not the fish. But again, it is a fish fry, not a shrimp fry. So I'm just frying up the rest of the fish here.
Wow, el pescado está delicioso.
Yeah.
Fresco.
The fish is beyond amazing. So shout out to the fishermen. Shout out to everybody out there. Really good, huh? Let me get a couple bites. Let me try it. No, it's very hot. I'm gonna wait. Gizmo, Gizmo.
Los mositos de acá son bien.
Está bien rico.
Sí.
She loved it, man. So shout out to all the amazing ingredients that we had today.
Gracias Jake, Mark, Regina, patrocinadores.
Gizmo, oye. Again, so delicious, there's no words for it.
¿Sabes qué? Esto parece así un experimento.
Como un experimento.
Como cuando a una persona le dan algo para probar y hay personas detrás de una pantalla como
Oh, okay. She says
analizando
she feels
la
like
reacción.
yeah, she feels like she's on like this is like a taste test, like an official taste testing, like an official you know when they do like the product damn it, what's it called?
Quality product.
No, you know when they hire people to come in and try the Chef Boyardee, and then they want like the real reaction, or they want you to try a product, and they want a survey. What's it called again? Anyways, but yeah, she feels like she's on one of those, like she's getting she's like, okay, to try out all the food, see how they all came out. This is damn, I can't think of the word. Maybe someone in the chat can help me out. Anyway, shout out to hey, welcome everybody. Shout out to North Star, Pedro, Hiv Loco, Cool Tunes, everybody. Let me read some comments. Toronto, okay, where are you guys talking about the virus situation? All right, but yeah, we just out here cooking. But anyways, damn, I'm trying to think of now that's bothering me. I can't think of the word. All right, let me try the fish. Let's see how they came out. My God.
Muy tiernito.
Oh, wow. So good.
Y se derrite como mantequilla en tu boca.
Oh, wow. Everything tastes so beyond delicious. Another level. Let me try the sauce here. Oh, that's good. That's good. I think I can make it better. But That's very Louisiana style. Yeah. Wow. It's really good.
Do a Costco stand.
A Costco stand. Oh, Costco stand.
Porque en Costco te dan a probar
Oh.
una demostración.
Oh wow, everything came out really good. Wow. Surprising. I'm surprised at how good this came out. Wow. What?
Y no me lo he devorado porque está muy caliente.
Oh my God. Wow. Oh. Boy, I'm actually super crazy surprised at how good and amazing that came out. Right? Wow. I thought it was gonna be like overpowering and too spicy and just not. I don't know. It was actually really. It really. Those packages that I used. Again, just go back to the beginning of the show so you guys can see what I used. There were products that you can find in your local American supermarket. I never tried them before. I've seen them many times in the supermarket, but holy crap, they're really good. The shrimp Creole, I followed it as a recipe exact, and you know, as I said on the package, and it tastes really, really, really close, like 90% close, 90% chance, you know, 95% as close as like the real thing. And the jambalaya, pretty damn good. Pretty damn good for Zataran's rice-a-roni, whatever the hell that was, Zataran's. But wow, pretty good, right? And the fish, another level. Now, granted, you know, the seasoning mix right here, the seasoning mix is really, really good. The seasoning, the breading on the outside is phenomenal, but the key ingredient here is the actual fish that came from the Gulf of Mexico here, came from the Pablo Cu guy.
¿Quién es Pablo Cu? ¿El pescador?
The fisherman, yeah. Wow. Pablo Cu is a fisherman. Again, wow. 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 Amazing. Really good. So, and you know, I never eat right now. I always wait till later, but my God, that's so good. Wow, hey, shout out to everybody out there. Again, shout out to Regina, shout out to Mark, shout out to Pablo, shout out to Jay, shout out to all of you guys, in fact, and shout out to every single one of you guys, not just everyone that contributed to today's show, but everyone out there that is constantly contributing to the show, like Pedro, you know, thank you so much, or, you know, generous donations that you send every once in a while. Thank you to, you know, everyone, you know, all the support you guys are showing out there, everyone from Hiv Loco to Abby, to Cool Tunes, to North Star, everybody. Thank you.
Bonito, se siente una sensación muy grande de agradecimiento.
Yeah, so we feel really appreciative. Really, you know, grateful to have all of you guys out there. Seriously, you know, to be able to do this and have fun doing it and be here together.
Y disfrutarlo también.
Yep. And to
Sí, definitivamente
to enjoy.
Es un gran platillo.
Yeah, it's a huge. Yeah, these over here I overcooked a little bit, but whatever. Not a big deal.
Este es un buen ejemplo. Este es un buen ejemplo del ciclo del alimento. De un alimento fresco, de un alimento de calidad.
No, that's right.
Como que cumple con todo el ciclo hasta que finalmente lo preparas y lo comes.
That's right. Literally, what she said in a lot of words was farm the table. Okay, a lot of farm to table stuff here. But again, even though we used a lot of the packaged stuff, you know, that packaged stuff actually comes, you know, from small businesses back home, you know, smaller, you know, a mom and pop type corporations, you know, or whatever, you know, companies, you know, that, you know, basically make these products, you know, homegrown in Louisiana. And that's why they taste so amazing and taste so good. Because again, most of that packaged stuff tastes like crap. This is amazing. I recommend all that to everybody. In fact, seriously, you know what I mean? Anyone out there that knows those people out there, you know, the Louisiana, whatever they're called, and the Zatarans people, hey, I'm gonna give them a big 2 thumbs ups. Right? 4 thumbs up. Say 4 thumbs up. All right? Real authentic Louisiana cuisine. That's it, huh? So esto comida Louisiana, sí, you know. So it's like you see the influence of Spanish and French and Caribbean and all that in there, you know?
De hecho, creo que, o sea, lo interesante de las comidas mestizas es eso, que, o sea, tienen tanta mezcla y que son más ricas aún.
Exactly, you know? It's like, that's the thing about fusion cuisine, you know, that's what makes it so amazing. And, you know, New Orleans cuisine is super fusion. You know, fusion was going on before it was a buzzword, okay? You know, this is like the original fusion, you know what I mean, right here. You know,
porque no es la fusión de, voy a combinar sushi con tacos, o sea, sino que la fusión de muchos años de culturización.
Right, exactly. It's not like she says, like the fusion isn't coming from mixing tacos and sushi, you know, something stupid like that, but actually coming from, you know, just like all the different cultures and people that lived in that area that eventually came up with this cuisine,
sí,
which
que conviven juntas tanto tiempo.
Yeah, you know, just like in the Middle East, just like all over the world, you know, even the U.S. The U.S. is a giant melting pot of food and ingredients and things like that. So again, New Orleans is like just another huge example of you know, the regionality of all this food and all this cuisine in the U.S. Because as you guys already know, anyone that's American, even if you're not American, you know about New Orleans, you know about this food and this cuisine in this area. And same thing, it's like food from Miami, food from you know, the San Francisco Bay, food from Los Angeles, you know, New York, Chicago, Detroit, Midwest. Everybody has their thing, but there's a few places out there like New Orleans, you know what I mean, or you know, like some barbecue, you know, or some, you know what I mean. They're very, very regional, very unique to the rest of the country, and this is, you know, one of those, you know, all these dishes, you know, whether it's a shrimp Creole, the jambalaya, or even the fried fish. As simple as it was, my God. And as a grouper, we even use, this is the same fish and the same shrimp that they would have in Louisiana. Because again, I'm from Florida, we have the same, you know, we do grouper, and these are the same shrimp, you know, so. Yeah, actually, probably a little bit more authentic would be rock shrimp. I love rock shrimp. For anyone that's ever had those, you know what's up. But I think, anyways, guys, I think that's it. You know, Chris is gonna finish up here. I'm gonna do a little cleanup, and I'm gonna serve me a plate and get something to eat too. I finished up early enough where I can actually, you know, take a little break and shower before I start the podcast. If anyone's interested and you guys want to hear me talk for 2 hours with, you know, Tim the tool man Taylor out there, you know, we talk for 2 hours every Tuesday and Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so 9 p.m. Eastern, we go live. All the links are down below. By the way, that's my mom blowing up my phone with like 100 pictures right now. So you know, so you already know. It's time to go. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. Love you. Shout out to all of you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.